Last session. I hope you're not tired because this is the juicy session. What do I mean by that? I'm not going to be as kind and mellow as Costadina was. We're going to talk about some tough stuff that are happening in our clubs. I know it's a bit late. I'm going to make it short and sweet, yet insightful. So give me one sec. Okay, now in front of your screens, you have best practices and challenges with clubs, members, and self-management and solution. And what we're gonna do is make a real fast session because we're out of time, yet I want you to be here. So first of all, which one of you are officers at a club? Okay. Okay, cool. Now, can you please write on the chat so I can copy and paste all the things that troubles you with one phrase? Membership engagement. I don't get along with a certain officer. I don't like our meetings. I don't know, whatever. You have 2 minutes to think and start writing. Go.
So this is only at club level, officer at club level only.
Lisa,
or any officer.
If you are a member, then we are really appreciate your input. So stay here and do it. Write what bothers you in the club.
Yes, sir. No, sir.
Yes. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Costadina, you don't write anything. I'm worried. Uh-huh. Okay. I think that's enough for 5 minutes, right? Okay. Let's work on that. Reach new persons interested to join the club. Who said that? Please open your mic.
It's me.
Bonsoir, Henry.
Can you hear me? Hello.
What would you say to someone who has come with this challenge to you? What is
Sorry?
Let's say that my name is Antoinette, and I've come to you and say, Henry, I have such difficulty in reaching new persons interested to join the club. What would you advise me? What do you say?
That's a good question because it's one of the challenges I face. But what I would say is, first of all, to engage the people in the club, to talk about the club in their with their friends, work, to have more local presence, let's say, local advertising.
Anything else?
And after, I would say target some specific group of persons that could be interested, like students, managers, teachers also.
Excellent. Let's proceed with the next one. Good solution. Good job, Henry. Participation to contest is low. Who said that?
I wrote this one.
Panagiotis. Now I am Katina. Katina is coming with this to you. What would you say to her?
First of all, I think a nice solution would be to have a panel at the end of a club meeting with members who have participated to club contests and have seen last year club's contest and can share their experience, the benefits, the challenges, or advice for members who are hesitating to sign up for contest. Also, here I see is the VP of Thessaloniki. They do an incredible job. They will have a test contest meeting. So that is the most genius solution one could ever thought, so as to run the contest. And maybe you have members who are finally interested in participating because they find value in this.
Excellent. Excellent. Anything else you would say to Katina?
Maybe the club can devote some part of the agenda seeing international speech contest speeches world champions and discuss, evaluate again in a sour evaluation or a panel, but they are very inspiring for people to participate to contests, I would say.
Brilliant. Anything else?
From my side, no.
Your side, no. Okay, let's go. Conflict resolutions. Who said that?
Me.
Maria, this is a bit vague. What do you mean? So I come to you and say, conflict resolutions. I don't understand that. You need to explain to me, so to verbalize it a bit better, so I can then become somebody and do the thing.
Yeah, generally sometimes, as everywhere, in all places, in our business, on our volunteer activities, maybe we cannot always agree with other people. Maybe we have some different opinions. So we have to understand the reason behind that, why we have different opinions, and what is the purpose of that, why we want to do that, why we want to remain in our opinions. And maybe, of course, we have to have a discussion from the first time that we realize that we have a different opinion. Otherwise, maybe we cannot do something about that. It will be very late.
Maria, I am Pelagia.
Hello, Pelagia.
Hi.
Welcome.
So I come to you and I say, I've been trying to discuss with this person and he keeps ignoring me, he gaslighting me, and I don't know what to do. What would you say to this person?
To you or to the other person?
Pelagia. I am Pelagia.
Pelagia.
I'm talking to you and I come with a problem.
Yeah, okay. Maybe, Pelagia, I would advise you to try again, or to find a mentor to advise you, or find another person with more experience, maybe on conflict resolutions or generally how to handle these difficult situations in order to help and advise you, because sometimes you cannot solve alone a problem. Yeah, you have a mediator.
Always need it. And maybe you need to find a mediator.
Yes.
Okay, cool. You
But
see?
in some cases, maybe the mediator cannot do anything.
Don't put more in my challenge. We don't have
Okay, Pelagia,
7:15, and we still.
trust yourself.
Are you okay with finishing these? We
Yeah.
started 10 minutes later, so I need my 10 minutes at least.
Okay.
Getting every member of the club involved. Who said that? Voice? Cannot see you all.
Athanasia, but I don't know if my surrounding sound here is interrupting my voice.
Oh, no, it's nice.
Okay.
Don't worry. So, Athanasia, now I am Cassandra. So, Cassandra comes to you. Hi, Athanasia, I have a huge problem. I can't get every member of the club involved. What do you advise me to do?
Well, the first thing that I would say to Cassandra is that Vasiliki is a genius. She's asking questions and we're giving the answers to her questions. So thank you very much.
There's a point for it. Wait, go on.
So what I would say to Cassandra. First
I'm
thing that I
Cassandra.
would
What
say,
are you going to tell?
Cassandra, don't give up. This is my first advice.
Okay.
Giving up is like failing, so don't give up.
Okay.
Find possibly how to motivate each member, because each member is different. They have different ways of getting motivated and inspired. Connect them with the right person, other member, to be mentor and mentee cooperation, and try that avenue. And then if that doesn't work, come back to me and we'll figure something else.
That was very dangerous, but it's okay. I'll take your advice. Thank you, Anastasia. Okay, let's go.
You're welcome. The next question is also mine. Do you want me to stay on mine?
Yes, please. So, Cassandra, I'm Cassandra. The second question I have, Anastasia, is how can we find members to take up officers' roles?
Cassandra, I have no idea. Please go to our area director.
Okay. Okay.
Honestly,
so,
I have no idea at that.
Athanasia, you stole my tactic.
Sorry, oops.
mentors
Basically,
of the club.
What I can say about the members taking up officer roles, because we find that this is a very challenging period after March, when we start finding new members to be our ancestors, if I'm using the right word. If you have been very active as an officer,
Yes.
and if you have achieved a lot of stuff and they've seen the growth in you, it's easier to convince them to take that role. But if you haven't had the time to get everything out of the officer role that you can, then I find that it's more difficult to convince someone to come and take that role from you, if that makes any sense.
Okay. You need past officers to testify with their own honest development. This was finding members to take up easy speak. I was in a different mode, so about that. So I'm taking this off. So past office to take up officers' roles. We have this in our club. Address the leaders. Address the people who want to develop their leadership skills. If we focus only to find officers, it's not going to work. And I think we both experienced that in the past. So the key here is motivation. They need to passionate about Toastmasters. So, rebonding, who said that?
Hi, I
I
said
don't
it.
know. What do you mean by
Um,
rebonding? I don't understand it.
Yes, I will explain to you. I
Yes?
mean, in case of conflicts, sometimes some members that they don't like the situation start stopping coming to the meetings, or they don't want to be members anymore. And my role as PR, I believe, is to make them, to rebond them, to bring them back somehow. I want them.
I need to release you from your own thoughts. This issue is the VP of membership issue. The public relations is somebody who brings the values out to the public, does not deal with inside issues of members. So, in that perspective, what are your thoughts?
Listen, to my club, I am the VP PR, but we are very close to the VPM. So we are trying to make an effort together to keep the members. And we are trying to do some things out of the club in order to be more relaxed. And when there is the voting, they come, they are happy to come to the meetings, because in the meetings we have a nice time and everybody enjoy. But because of some conflicts, sometimes they don't want to come, because most of us have so many other things, so many problems, and we don't want to go to the Toastmaster meeting and to have another bad time.
Toxic environment.
Yes.
Because they are. Okay, so here's the thing. You need to have bonding activities outside of the club.
Yes, I think.
The other thing is, you want to actually call people back, but these people are afraid to come because they have a certain experience that was negative, right?
Yes.
So you won't have them anyway. So why don't you try to use the moment of truth and build an awesome meeting?
I'm a new member. Although I'm an officer, I'm a new member and I don't know all the techniques and the rules.
Of course you don't. That's why you come here, to learn.
So thank you very much. I will do it.
And also you can use the wisdom of your mentor. Who's your mentor?
She's here. Maria
Great.
is.
Great job of the mentor who brought her mentee here. So do that. And if your mentor cannot deal with anything, go to the area director. And if you're not satisfied with the area director, go to the division director. And if you're not satisfied with the division director, please don't go to the district. Just look. You can use the wisdom of other clubs. Socialize. Today we had a really nice social activity with HAU, and it was the first time, I think, that nobody else showed up from a different club. But it was so nice, so lovely. I saw things I've never, you know, that we had a museum in Athens that has an Oscar and a Nobel Prize in one place, and we didn't know that. So it was amazing. And it was such a pity that we didn't have more Toastmasters to share with and perhaps talk with. So when a club makes a social event, try to mingle. As a PR, it's also part of your job. And there you might find more solutions. Let's go to time. Time, oh God, who said that?
I did. And I think Athanasia.
Okay, what do you mean by time, Athanasia? I don't have enough time.
Not me. Well, me as well, but mostly other members. It's the first excuse when you ask them to be part or involved or take an officer role or complete tasks or all the questions that I wrote in the chat room. So time is a huge thing. People don't have time these days.
Right. Yes. No, it's not. Show them how to do it smartly, effectively, and fast. Please close your, somebody's talking and I can hear voices. Show them how to do it effectively and fast. For example, everybody was like, I don't have time to write my speech. I don't have time to write my speech. And I gave a 5-minute workshop or 7-10 minutes workshop on how to do things fast. And I actually used somebody from the audience to do it right now and there. So I presented the workshop on how to write a speech fast. And then I said, okay, who wants to volunteer to do it? And somebody stood up and they do it and they deliver their speech. So ta-da, no excuses. And actually also build the club in such a way so that everything is faster and easier. We had a huge issue with our how to build to do the classroom in HAU, and I've been working like crazy in order to do this. Mentoring, who said that? What about mentoring? Mentoring is a huge issue. What, are you afraid that we're going to give a solution? That's an interesting thing. Who said mentoring?
Kostadina did.
Kostadina, did you keep it? No. Okay.
Yes, I did. So the mentoring is a lot of ideas have come up, which I'm going to share with our club president. I don't know if I need to go through all of them now, but essentially, I think there needs to be a better buy-in by all members, because so far what's happening is that certain people follow the procedures, certain don't, and there's some kind of discrepancy between, the things we need to do and the things that haven't been done but need to be done. But if I can put my finger on something, it would be that there is no buy-in by all members. So what I was going to suggest was, yes, some kind of, I don't know, a scheme or a program where we take some steps to create, some change, like mentality change or culture change about the mindset towards mentoring. But that needs to include everyone, not just mentors, existing members, but also new members. And because I think if new members bring their thoughts on how important it is for them to have someone guide them through their first steps, and older members hear that, then the level of engagement in the mentoring process will be potentially higher. So I'm not going to go into detail, but these are more or less, this is more or less the things that I wanted to discuss with you when we meet.
The reason yes, but this is not just about us. The reason why people have had a lot of difficulty following the procedure is because there is no program that allows them to follow up and give awards like the one we do in the pathways. If you finish your level, good job, great job, you finished your level. If you finish your mentoring, what do you get? So perhaps we need to be an award system that is more clear. Then
For men,
mentoring path. Yes, for mentors. I have my pin for mentors. I think nobody else has it in our club. Mentor pin.
Athanasia said she has it.
From HAU, I mean.
Her hand.
So
That's right.
yeah. So mentor pin, mentoring path. Share practices with mentors in the meetings. Make them visual, as you did today. We tend them to treat them like ghosts. Give them credit. Not just I keep bringing up Carol, but I also bringing up in the club, and we are in totally two different clubs because she has an impact on my life. So if we have mentors in the club that impact people, we need to bring them up and say, okay, these are our mentors, give a big round of applause or something like that to recognize their value. We'll come back to it. Keep members with experience engaged. Make them mentors. Involve them in workshops, speechcrafts, youth leadership programs. Huh? You see, a lot of bread. The more experienced you are, the more you seek leadership. And also create things for your own club. We really want to have a TEDx HAU, not Toastmasters, the HAU, the actual Hellenic American University. We'll see if we can make it. And we need to involve older members. Of course, we're going to involve new, but older members are going to have to be engaged. They are the ones with experience. Educational programs and outreach to new members. Who I'm sorry, I don't understand this. Who wrote it? Not here.
Maybe
Can
it
I
was
just add
Christine.
some?
She said at some point you needed to leave.
Okay. I'm going to send this, by the way, to all of you. So I don't understand whether you want to market this, want to make people involved. That's a bit weird for me, the way it was posted. So I'm going to answer it very quickly. When you want to outreach new members, you need two things. Marketing and mentoring. You're always marketing the club and the values. And when you mentor, you give them the value. Without these two M's, there will be no quality club. Vasiliki Xyfteri. That's my experience. Keep the best practices. There's key to this. Moments of truth every 2 months. And because we don't have time, because in this we also need some time to say, to add to these things first. So the thing is that I want you to remember to take this, because you might face a lot of problems. Is one thing. You have some answers within you. Pretend to be your friend and write them down. And then ask a mentor or another Toastmaster you like and trust and has the experience. And of course, Google. Trust me, we are not the only ones with these issues. There are millions of things written out there, not just for our team, but for many, many other teams. And with that, I have to conclude. I hope you enjoyed that this COT. It was made so that we approach other members and other clubs. So yes, Panayotis, there was a concept behind it, but this particular session, the last session, was about facilitating members, non-members, and officers to see some issues and to see that there are solutions and they can find them. But stress sometimes makes us see clouds. Let's clear them up. Use our non-dominant hand to create our visions. Let's plan for networking. And I hope next time I see you, you come with new challenges, because challenges never end, especially in Toastmasters world. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for organizing it, and thank you, Panayotis, and lovely
Thank
everyone.
you. Thank you, Vasiliki. Thank you all.
Thank you all. It was a great
Goodbye.
code.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.